What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. You're gonna have to excuse that little heater back there running because it's like 20 degrees outside and it's freezing. The wind's blowing at 900 mile an hour. So we're gonna work on Flamin' Sally. It's my old 52 Chevy. I wrecked it because I was an idiot. I'm still an idiot, but I was more of an idiot then. So it's got some hood damage. It's got another front fender on it, which ain't in great shape. I got to put a steering piece on, steering tie rod. We're gonna pull the headers on it and reseal the headers. That's probably, the tie rod and the headers is the first thing I'm gonna do on this. I'd like to try to get headlights back in it, figure out a front bumper, maybe get the fender and actual primer and get the front end looking a little bit better in this video. So this is like the start of a rebirth of this car. I'm gonna repaint it, re-clear the roof, because the roof, I did it a while back. It's just kind of pinched up over time. It's a lot of flake. Flake is hard to bury. But I want to redo the flames, redo the paint. I'm not trying to make it a damn show car, just want it to look better and a little bit more presentable. So let's get after it. I'm gonna start by pulling this hood off of here and unveiling the ground pounding, earth shaking 305. Come on off of that thing. Oh. Yeah, I had to put a piece of plastic over top of that thing. Yeah, she's a mess. Just from sitting, man, just from sitting. All this dust in this shop and... Oh, I'm ashamed of myself. Kick the camera. So I got the heater lines looped. That's fine for now. I had a tall air cleaner on it, but I destroyed it too because I'm an idiot. Everything looks fairly good. Definitely gonna pull the headers. It's got 49 to 54 Chevrolet on stock steering, runs a certain kind of header. If you're running like a Walton Fab style mount, and them headers are a pain in the ass, I'm gonna tell you. You can kind of see this header kind of wrapped real tight down towards the oil filter, like right in front of the oil filter. So getting the collector bolts is a big pain. And then you gotta run a shorty plug, which I don't like. So eventually I would like to change all that. I'm kind of on the fence on what I want to do on the front suspension eventually. I kind of don't want to put I really don't want to put a Mustang 2 on it. Wouldn't mind leaving it stock. I've got mounts to put a Cavalier rack in it and change the steering column. That might be something I do. God, I'm ashamed on how this thing looks. But it is what it is. Another option would be go solid axle, gasser, make a street gasser out of it. I don't know. It's got the motor. I mean, that motor's built. It's got kind of a look, but also just kind of like it the way it is because it's just like old hot rod stands. It's just good old hot rod. That's all it is. So I guess I'm gonna start with jacking it up and putting it on jack stands, get the steering linkage fixed, and then we'll see about pulling these headers. I'm dreading that part, to be honest with you. Now. Come on, that thing. I don't know if this is gonna get it or not. There that piece is. All right, now I gotta get the other side loose. Okay, you can kind of see what we got going on here. This is off another car a buddy of mine gave me. But this was actually more rainbow shaped. So after the crash, I pulled that piece and I kind of beat it as straight as I could with a hammer. So you can tell that not gonna work. So we're gonna put this one in, and then I'm gonna wrestle them damn headers. Man, I dread that. Gotta get them out though, because they leak so bad. I wish I could just put manifolds back on it, or do something totally different. But they're really limited on what you can do on these cars with stock steering. So let me get this put on and we'll wrestle them headers out of there. Okay, I got the collector gaskets out. And these are them, supposedly them copper ones, and supposedly like the best ones you can buy. You can tell. This bitch here is all warped out, and this one is too. I don't think this one was leaking, but it was not far from leaking. It just didn't, they're all warped up and screwed up. So now I'll get to battle getting the headers out, because I got to put gaskets on the engine side of the flange also. So I'm going to show you what they prefer you do versus what I'm going to do. This is the first time I've had these plugs out since I built this engine. So we'll see what this thing is going to look like. I'm going to try to keep them all in order also. Get on that thing. Get on there. First look, a little on the fat side, but oh, I had anti-seize on there. That means it's going to get all over me. You want to drop your spark plugs on the ground. That way the porcelain breaks. That way you can go buy some new spark plugs. That's what you want to do. Let me retrieve that. We'll get the other one out. We'll pull this header off. Okay. Passenger side header is out. I might go get some coating to put on these. I put that VHT on there like they say do, and did everything that was recommended, but they look like shit. So I'm gonna probably clean them up best I can. We'll get some different kind of material put on there, but Sanderson recommends that you get the black RTV, high temp RTV, or whatever the hell it's called, and you put it around the ports. You put a good bead around each port, and then you let it sit up and harden up before you install the headers. And I did that. Did not work. So we're going to go with the metal mesh style gasket. That's what I got on Ernestine. Ernestine does not leak. These are actually nice headers. They're just a pain in the ass. They're really well built, and the flange is good and thick. I wish they would have made these primary tubes a little bit more outward, because there's plenty of room. I don't know why they didn't, and they could have angled this more back like the original style shorty header. But I'll show you what the driver's side header looks like, and it's an extreme pain in the ass.
You don't put a cap in there.
Can't even get that header out. I don't even know how the hell I got it in there. That's why I hate these things. So that's gonna make it 10 times more pain in the ass to deal with. Good Lord, really? Nope. What a pain in the ass. Now I can't get the, I probably come up from the bottom, but now I can't because the exhaust pipe's in the way. So now I get my plugs out because I couldn't get my socket on them before. You gotta have a special wrench to be able to get your plugs out. So I'm gonna go ahead and take them out, that way I don't screw them up. That'd be just lovely. We're probably gonna have to work with this header in the car because I'm not picking that motor up. And yeah, screw all that. Yeah, that is the RTV. It just basically cooks it out of the flange. Ain't no good after that, so not doing that again. I'm gonna clean up the flanges, clean up the heads. I was gonna try to recoat them, but I can't get this header out without taking the whole front of the car apart, and I ain't doing all that. It's not that big of a deal. I'm just gonna cook off whatever I put on it anyways, so. Yeah, we'll get that part done, then wrestle the collectors. That's gonna be fun. Get this part over with, can't wait. Check out some other stuff up underneath the car. Then we'll see about getting the fender looking a little bit better, and I got a bumper, but it's not for this car. It's for a 53. It's a little bit different. We're gonna see about putting that 53 front bumper on there, get it mocked on. I wanna try to do some stuff to the hood before this video's up, just to kind of get it going in the direction I need it to go, and I'd like to get the whole front end primed and primer. That'd be awesome. But the biggest thing is just getting headlights in it, getting it all back together, and getting it where it'll run and drive up down the road where I can drive it and get it back out on the street is mainly what I'm after.
Yeah, why don't you do it this way? Well, that's kind of how we did it, Bob. We just had to do it this way. We just had to. We just wanted to make it where nobody could get the damn bolt on there and put a wrench on there and tighten the damn thing up. We just did it that way because that's the best way we thought we could do it. Alright. Woo! When she asks you, oh, how'd you get so good with your hands? Just tell her, I got Sanderson headers on my hot rod. Good Lord. Woo. Okay, I got them on. Bottom gaskets are on. New bolts in the collectors. Man, they made that
So hard, and it's got the 2.5 inch center hole collectors. It's the smaller style collectors. So when you put a big head bolt in there, it's a little bit closer to the body of the header. It makes it a little bit harder to get like a socket or a boxed in size wrench on there. But yeah, this side's tight to, like this bolt here is tight to the frame side, and you just can't even see this side over here. I mean, it's you can kind of see that bolt way down in there right up against the block. All right, then. Yeah, I need some blower. Steering. Need something done with the steering bad. It's all wore out. But yeah, a blower would work. I like a blower. Blowers, yeah. Blower, tunnel ram. I wouldn't even put a hood back on it. Okay, I want to look, see what all I got in this thing, because I really don't remember. It's been too long. Plastic bag. These are the pieces I made to mount a Cavalier rack to the frame. So I'm probably going to end up doing that eventually. This piece here, you go into your tie rods, and this part here mounts up. Let's see, I can't remember. Yeah, tie rods go here, then this mounts to the center portion of the rack because it's a center steer rack. So probably gonna go that route. I don't know yet. This trunk is a mess. I might try to do some kind of coating back here before the end of this video too. I don't know yet. It's gonna be a lot of I don't know what all we got back here. Trying to see if we got any headlight pieces. Come on now, you shut. I don't know what all we got in the passenger side. I need to get up under it, grease it. It ain't been greased in who knows how long. There's a headlight part right there. Need that. Headlight switch. Got wires and shit hanging from the damn dash. I gotta clean all that back up. So I had AC going in this, and I ripped all of it out to put it in Ernestine. And there was my headlight bezel. Kind of shows you how bad it was. I got the wreck fender at the house that I removed. It's a guitar case.
A guitar case.
I don't see no other. Yeah, this sucks. I had just bought these and put them on, and then had the accident. So I'm gonna see if I got. I need to go to the house, see if I got the originals I pulled off of it. Yeah, it sucks. Them were brand new, new old stock, and now they're junk. So, yay me. I do got this piece. That goes. I should have that. I should have that to that. I got to figure out what I did with it. I might leave this thing on the jack stands while I'm figuring out headlights and all that. I got some grill pieces. I thought about trying to build another grill. This one, I straightened it out a little bit, but it's just beat up. It's junk. And I feel like this front fender is either the whole front end. I think the whole front end is kind of off. I think the whole front end is going that way. So that's another issue I got to deal with. Wait a minute. All right, we're going that way. Okay, making sure we got steering on both sides. Oof. All right, let me get a game plan together. I ain't gonna fire this thing up just yet. There's a couple of things I want to do before I do that. Man, them headers was a pain in the butt. You see, it's bent right here. This grill ain't no good. So I really need to go through all my stuff, find parts. I got another front bumper. We're gonna try to, like I said, we're gonna try to mock something up on the front. I think I got some of these pieces that was donated to it. And turn signal housings. And I got some more 54 teeth to put in another grill bar. But I think I'm missing one. So I can't remember what side it was, because these are right side and these are left side, and this is the center, so they're cut different. So I gotta find, I can't remember, I'll get all my parts, we'll get over here and figure that out. I gotta make a block off plate right there. Gotta fix this trim from where I had the accident. This was actually all bent down. Like all this got bent down. I can't believe it didn't bust a windshield. Unreal. Brand new windshield. You can see some of the damage right here. It kind of chipped the paint. We're gonna try to touch that up best we can. See the scratches right there. Like I said, I'm not trying to make a perfect car. I want to fix the bad spots, repaint it, slick it out a little bit, make the flames go further on down the sides. Got plans. We're not going to do it all in one go, but getting it back on the road is going to make me feel a lot better. I'm glad that part's done. That makes me feel better. The gasket part numbers I used are Felpro 1404 performance header gaskets, and then the collector gaskets was a 2014 Felpro. Same gaskets I got on Ernestine. They do not leak. So, all right. That's gonna probably do it for me today. I got to go find some parts, gotta get some headlights. That just don't look right to me for some reason. That gap right there just looks weird. Maybe just the way the header's made. They have a pretty wild flange on them. So yeah, let's see. This kind of, yeah, see here? See how much gap we have here versus here. Then these bumper brackets aren't bent. So that whole front end is pushed this way. It's definitely over. So this is probably going to get into more than I really wanted to get into, honestly. If you look at this bracket here, you see how it's kicked over? And this bracket is actually this way too. So I'm probably going to pull the radiator. I might go ahead and just do that. I might go ahead and just do that right now. See if we can't get this thing straight. Just kind of really noticed it. As I was getting ready to shut the camera off, I noticed it was really close right here. Yeah, that's a big difference. Let's see, if you stand right in the middle, you can just kind of tell it's over. It's just over. Let me do some studying. Well, I put a drain pan under there and I cracked the peacock on the, or petcock, whatever you want to call it. Peacock, petcock, peacock. I like calling it a peacock. So I'm gonna pull this bottom hose. I thought I put coolant back in this thing. Maybe I didn't. Hell, I don't know. Let's see. I think we're about to make a damn mess. More than likely. Yay!
That peacock lied. It lied.
Yay! Now we get to walk through antifreeze the rest of the day. All right, Radiator. You're gonna come on out of there and you're gonna be out of there. Damn it. Alright, let me drop that bolt into the gotta drop that bolt into the thing. Yep. Right into the antifreeze. That's exactly what I was trying to do. Man, that thing's tight in there. All right. There's that. Yeah, I think we've definitely bent. This core support really ain't the greatest looking thing in the world. It looks like it's all kind of pushed over. This is all screwed up. So definitely gonna have to do some finessing. Let me go ahead and pull this grill and get the hood. We get the hood mounted back on. We can try to get everything moving around. Might be able to loosen up. Oh yeah, that's definitely screwed up down there. Definitely screwed up. So let me get the grill off. And we'll see what kind of damage we got. We can get a better look at the front of the core support and see what it looks like. Can't stand this car looking like this. Can't stand it. Probably another bolt somewheres. Probably up here. Is it? I barely feel it. One thing, they didn't make these bolts very easy to get to on these cars. There's another one over here. Really would like to just find a whole other front end to put on this car. Because ever since I got this car, it's always been screwed up. It's always been not right. All right, grill out of the way. Now we get a good look at what's going on here. Don't look horribly bad, but there's definitely something going on. I need to try and work on right there where the blower hose goes, because I had to basically beat the crap out of it right there to get it to work. And it's a rotten mess anyway, so I really didn't care. Yeah, it's definitely moved. definitely moved. So maybe we can push it. I can get my thumb right there. And I can throw a football through here. So one thing I was noticing too, see, the paint's disturbed right there, so something's definitely bent. There's something definitely bent there. See how the paint is all kind of chipping off right through here. So there's definitely something going on. And this is all kind of wrinkly looking also. But the paint ain't cracked, so that could be something from before. It's hard to say because it's junk. When I had the hood on it, the hood was wanting to overlap the front of the fender. This side wasn't that bad, but we definitely had a problem on this side. Try to look down the side of the car, because before you could tell it's a lot better than it was. It was definitely in a bind, because before you could look at the front of the car and the fender was coming out from the door. Like the door's coming straight and the fender would kick this way. So it's definitely moved a little bit. Probably go a little bit more. Make sure the door is still open and closed without rubbing. That gap looks really good. This gap can be worked on just a little bit more. It's a little close. It's definitely got some work to do there. Yeah. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go look at my stash of parts I have. I wish I had another set of inner fenders. I wish I had another set of whole fenders. And kind of see what we got. I'm gonna get another grill. I got some more grill parts. I'm gonna see if we can put another grill together, because that one's definitely got something going on with it. Find my other headlight parts. Yeah, see, they got something really weird going on. All right. All right, it is next day. I didn't film a lot yesterday because it was just bodywork. That passenger side fender was a whole entire can of worms I did not want to get into. The driver's side fender, it sucks just as much, but not as much. So I'll show you what I got going on. This fender is 1,000 times better than it was. Still not perfect. I'm not too much worried about it. I'm gonna let it be. This side, it's got its issues. It's really beat up through here. I didn't try to get it too perfect, and then where I added the new metal at the bottom, it ain't 100% either. But I think it's going to be better than it was. I'm just going to prime these and in the hood. Maybe I'll come across some fenders and a hood and a whole front end, maybe, before I get to the paint work part of this. We still got a long way to go on the bodywork on this car. Which brings me to the hood. I got the center portion of it ground. I want to peak the middle of the hood because there used to be a piece of trim that went down the center with the hood bird, which all that got destroyed in the wreck. So I got this piece of 1/4 inch dowel rod. Thinking about just laying it in there in the crease. And I'm just gonna tack it in, grind it smooth, and then just start building the bodywork up how I want it to look. Is it gonna last forever? Probably not. So, but I'm gonna do the best I can. I've always kind of wanted to peak the hood on this thing, get rid of the holes in the front. Hood's junk anyways. So if I screw it up, oh well, needs a hood, or just put a blower on it. Yeah, blower. I did find a tunnel ram last night on Marketplace. That would be cool. And that's another thing. I would have always wanted to, on my last 52, I always thought it'd be cool to have a hole in the hood with a Hillborn scoop sticking out of the top of it. So, like I said, I'm not too much worried about this hood being 100% perfect. I do want to get this side built back up, and just as close as I can get it. I think I got majority of the damage out as I'm gonna get out. So let's get going on this. I'm gonna go ahead and start tacking and smashing this thing in, and we'll just keep working. We're gonna start at the rear and just work our way to the front, and we'll start bending this as needed. On the hood, I got another piece I'll cut and we'll add in. So let's get at it. Well, let's see how bad we can screw this hood up some more. That worked out like a fart in a windstorm. That didn't work at all. I don't know what's up with it. I think it's power. I think I got a power issue. I got a guy coming, hopefully tomorrow. I'm ill. ill. Coming to rewire the shop, hopefully. I'm just gonna put this thing back together and hope for the best. Prime these fenders and just get done with this video so y'all got a video to watch. Hopefully it don't tank. It probably will. I don't know. Calm down just a little bit. I'm almost to the point I just want to go get some daggum kitty hair and just fill that thing in with kitty hair and let it be what it's going to be. But I sprayed just some black paint on there just to kind of keep it from rusting until I can get back to it. I was hoping I could get majority of this stuff done while I had a little bit of time, but stuff like stuff not working just kind of puts you behind on what you want to do. So I'm just gonna put this thing back together, get some coolant back in it. I got the fenders primed. I just went ahead and did that. There ain't really no reason to record that because it's boring. And if you want to see it, you can just go back and watch the Suburban videos where we stripped it down and brought it all the way back up to paint. It looks a lot better than having multicolored fenders and dented fenders and rusted fenders. I think I'm gonna go try to find the front bumper to it and see if we can't at least get the front bumper kind of mocked on there. It ain't gonna be final because I kind of want to, I'm probably going to modify these brackets and sink the brackets in, and I want to get the bumper as tight as I can to the body. And eventually when we get to the back, we're going to do something different on the back as well. We'll find a different back bumper for it. Find something that kind of more wraps the body, like a 50s, mid-50s Chevy bumper, probably 55. One of the bumpers that had the weird bends and stuff in it. They'll give this stuff time to dry. I hate the way the hood looks now. God dang it. It is what it is. So, I'm running out of time. I gotta get this thing done. We got another car coming, and I gotta get the shop clean. So I'm gonna go find something to drink, calm down some more, because I'm still agitated about the welder. So find the bumper, come back, put it together, get it down, get it off the jack stands, drive it to the gas station, put some gas in this thing. All right, back. Wind has decided to start blowing 900 mile an hour again today. But we're gonna see about just putting this thing back together for now. Maybe the radiator will be sitting a little bit more centered. Get on there. You get on in there. Maybe. We will see. I'm gonna put some bolts in it, get it all tightened up. Go ahead and throw the grill back on it. And we'll set the hood on it. Then I got the bumper, found the bumper. We'll see what it looks like. That is getting on my nerves. The tarp going back and forth. Wind just blowing it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So I'm already kind of agitated, and that's just making it worse. So let me get that tightened up. And we'll see if we can get everything else on there. Yeah, was going to try to build a new grill, but I ain't going to get as far as I wanted to get on this video anyway, so screw it. The old one is going back in. It's not as bad as it seems, so we're just going to put it back on there for the time being. And then find the rest of all the screws to go in it, because I only put a few in to hold it on there. Typical me. Typical. Something I would do. Alright, we're gonna see how this bumper don't fit. Probably won't. Looking like a shit. It almost fits though. Yeah, see it? It's gonna have to go in a whole lot more than what is going in. So I think I'm just gonna abandon this project for right now, because it's gonna take a heap of work and I'm just not into it today. I'm disappointed in this whole project. It did not come out the way I was wanting it to. Hood's still overlapping. This hood's got a bend in it or something. It's outrunning the fender. I just don't think it's worth really, I don't think it's really worth putting any more time into it, because I don't know if I can fix it. And I mean, the gaps are just completely screwed. The grill won't bolt on. It really just needs a whole front clip put on it. It's in that bad a shape. that's going to do it on this one. I know we didn't get a whole lot done on this thing, but it's a little better than it was. It ain't where I wanted it to be. I was hoping we was gonna get a lot more done on the hood. And the bumper, I got it on. It looks like crap. It's a lot of work to do on the front of this car. It's nowhere near where it needs to be. I would like to go ahead and get it painted and get it all body work done. I need to find another front clip. I think this front clip is garbage. But I hope you enjoyed it. We got a big one coming. So like, subscribe if you like what you see, and check out the BAM store, Brent's Auto Mods shop. Get you a hat, sticker, whatever you see you may want. I appreciate all subscribers, members, and yeah, we'll catch you on the next one.